Bienvenidos a Spanglish Z.
So we are back with another video on this time on false friends. A false friend is basically two words that sound similar in Spanish or in English. They look the same, they sound the same, but they mean something completely different. And if you use them, you might get into a little bit of trouble.
Pues nada, como ya nos comenta Hailey, este vídeo va a ser de falsos amigos. Los falsos amigos son palabras que suenan parecido, que se escriben y suenan parecido, pero tienen un significado muy diferente. Y, bueno, nos pueden poner en alguna situación comprometida.
So, one of the words that I first found that sounds very similar to the Spanish is misery.
Miseria.
But they don't mean the same thing. The translation of misery is actually tristeza.
Estar triste. Y miseria in English is poverty.
Yeah.
Being poor.
Something that I find really funny is the use of, well, how you guys say jam. We have a word that is marmalade, and you guys have
Mermelada.
But actually, to an English person, that's not the same thing. Jam to us is what you mean by that. So strawberry jam, raspberry jam. Marmalade is like made from oranges, or it's a very specific thing. We don't call it that across the board.
Pues bueno, en español, pues estos son frutas en conserva, ¿no? Frutas en conserva, mermeladas de toda la vida, y nosotros tenemos mermelada de mora, mermelada de frambuesa, de fresa y mermelada de naranja. En Inglaterra, la marmalade es mermelada de naranja. Y todo lo que no es mermelada de naranja es jam.
And another one I found was sensible.
Sensible.
Spelled exactly the same, but in English, sensible translates to sensato.
Sensato. Y sensible in English is sensitive.
Yeah.
Muy diferente.
Yes, very different. This one's a good one. So, pretend in English.
Pretender.
Sound really, really similar. But in English, pretend translates better to fingir.
Fingir. Y pretender in English means to do.
Yeah. Another one that we found was realize.
Realizar.
Again, very similar, spelt very similarly. But actually, realize in English means to be aware of something. In Spanish, you would say darse cuenta.
Darse cuenta de, realize, y realizar, que en inglés, in English, is to carry out or to make. ¿No? La siguiente palabra en nuestra lista es molestar.
Molest.
Molestar in English means bother, disturb.
Whereas molest is actually quite a serious word. You don't use it lightly. And in Spanish, the translation would be acosar.
Acosar, abusar, sí.
So you don't want to get those mixed up.
No, muy diferente. Molestar, no van juntos. Bueno, la siguiente en nuestra lista es disgusto.
Disgust.
Disgusto in English would be disappointing, annoying.
Yep, and the actual meaning of disgust in English is asco.
Y la siguiente que tenemos aquí es casualidad.
Casualty.
Casualidad in English is coincidence.
Yep, and casualty is victima. So again,
Víctima.
quite a big difference in the meaning there.
Un accidente, ha habido un accidente en la carretera. So the police would ask how many casualties or any casualties.
Yeah.
La siguiente, ganga.
Gang.
Ganga, well in Spanish, ganga means an offer, hot offer.
And then in English, gang is banda in Spanish.
Una banda, gente que no traman cosas buenas. La siguiente palabra en la lista, carpeta.
Carpet.
Carpeta en inglés significa folder.
And carpet would actually translate to moqueta.
La siguiente palabra en la lista, embarazada.
Embarrassed.
Embarazada. In English would be pregnant.
I will give you the pleasure of translating embarrassed, as it's a bit of a longer word.
Avergonzada o avergonzado.
if I went to Spain and I want to say I'm embarrassed, and I say, estoy embarazada.
Yeah, and then somebody can bring you a chair and then for you to sit down.
Could be a bit of a mix-up.
Which will make you even more embarrassed.
I'm confused. What's going on?
What's going on here? I don't understand. Bueno, esperamos que os haya gustado el vídeo de los falsos amigos.
False friends.
Hay que tener mucho cuidado. Hay palabras en inglés que nos pueden confundir mucho a los españoles y...
And confuse English people too.
Yes, and confuse English people too as well. So once again, keep one eye, make sure that those words you're using out there means what you actually trying to say.
Yeah.
Perfect. Well, once again, thank you very much for seeing us.
Cheers, guys.
Gracias, bye bye.